Hello everyone, my name is Liseko and I'm here today having a very fun moment with my friend here. We're going to do a money quiz. So before we go any further, I'll let her to introduce herself.
Hi guys, my name is Katlo Phetso. I am a nursing student. Yeah, and I'm very grateful to be here with Liseko today.
Yeah, awesome. I'm happy to have you on board, Katlo. And maybe the first question would be, do you get student allowance?
Yes, we do. Yes.
How much is a student allowance?
1,550.
Wow. So that's for students who stay on campus?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm curious, do you think your student allowance is enough?
It's not enough, to be honest. It's not.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay. We have been getting this answer from most students, those who stay off camp and those who stay on camp. They're saying that that student allowance is not enough. But then I'm wondering, when you get your student allowance, what's the first thing that you do or you buy with your money?
Yeah, I think for me, the first thing that I always do most of the time is, like, I always know that for me to buy like my plate, lunch, I have to spend close to like 800 pula. So I know when that allowance is credited, the first thing I do is to take that 800 pula and put it away. And then with the remaining money, maybe for example, because I have to put some food in my room, I get maybe those noodles, those snacks. Yeah, that's what I normally do. But most of the time, I don't always rush to always have to go to the shops and buy immediately. So what I would do is I just take that 800 pula, I put it aside, and then with the remaining money, that's when I sit down and I figure out, oh God, if I'm going to be having to buy snacks for the month, how much am I going to spend? Yeah.
I'm just curious. Most students already about after you have confirmed that the money is not enough.
Yeah.
Do you ever have any money left for 1 month?
Nah, no, never.
All of it?
All of, by mid-month or like a week before, I think. Yeah, before month, and I think all of the allowance by the time is finished.
Wow. You don't get to save anything?
And for me, to be honest, I never have anything to save from my allowance. I would be lying if I said I ever save anything from my allowance.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And also because you're one person that I know is very financially savvy.
Yeah.
You're very disciplined with your money. So I'm wondering, how then do you get to survive or to, I don't know, make extra money or income that allows you to do other things or afford other things that are basic to you as a student if that allowance is not enough, like you were confirming?
Yeah, so I think for me, I'm able to save because I have like a side small business. So that's where I normally get some of my small profits. I think those small profits are the ones that enable me to be able to survive like up until the end of the month, and also to be able to put something into my savings account. Other than that, I don't think I'll be able to save and also be able to survive independently. Yes.
This is really concerning.
Yes.
Most of the time, we think that people don't save because they don't want to save.
Yeah.
But in this case of students, having done a few interviews, we realized that it's because the income is not enough or the expenses exceed the income that they have. So I don't know, what advice would you give to someone who maybe wants to have financial wellness or to handle their finances well, but the allowance is not enough?
So the advice that I would normally give out to people is, always invest in anything that you are able to invest in. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. As long as you are able to afford whatever you want to start, you always have to start. I would always advise students, just start anything small that you can handle. It's okay. And also, maybe just to watch a few YouTube videos on financial literacy, read a few books on how you can save, on how you should spend, on how you should market yourself. So this is something that we have that we can say if you want to study financial literacy. The Dimeology book is the Dimeology blueprint is something that we have for you that you can use, to improve your financial literacy. Yes.
You said something very interesting about investing. So I want you to emphasize on this. Do you think investing is about big salaries or even a student? Because you mentioned that students can start investing with anything that they have.
Yeah.
So there are some students who think that investing is for the working world or the job world. So from the knowledge you have and what you do currently, small businesses, do you have just enjoy other students?
It doesn't always have to be about having a salary or having a large source of income. As much as you have that allowance coming in monthly, you can plan on it. Or okay, if I really want to invest maybe into a perfume business, if I want to invest into a socks business, whatever business it is, you just sit down and you budget, looking at your expenses on how you're going to go about it. For example, if I just give a typical example about me, when I started off with the perfume business, I started off by taking the loan. And then I looked at my allowance and I was like, for me to be able to pay back this loan that I got, the one that was amounting to 300 kula, I can be able to pay it off maybe, because it had interest. So I was like, oh, okay, I can be able to afford paying back it in 3 months, paying back the 300 kula in 3 months. So you just have to sit down and look at your finances, how you spend, and how you can be able to, spend the money that you can be able to borrow from somewhere.
Maybe just to ask you, because I like your mindset around money. You are very financially savvy. You are doing things that show that you're intentional about your money journey or financial journey. So for you, if you don't mind, do you mind sharing with us how much you save monthly despite these challenges around money and enough?
So it depends, because I'm one person who always likes to do things. I always like to try things out. So like before I had this other new business recently, I would at least try to put like at least 100 kula to my savings account. It doesn't have to be any amount that's huge. It doesn't have to be 500 kula or 1000 kula for you to be able to save. So I would say from the small profits that I get from my perfumes, the least I can save is 100 kula. Yes. And then after that, I started a new business of the fridge rentals, and I was like, okay, since I've been surviving with the profits from the perfumes, I'm not going to disclose how much I'm saving, but I just decided I'm going to save all the money that I'm getting from the fridge rental. No, from the fridge rental. Yes, because I was able to live off from the small profits from the perfume. So I just decided, whatever I'm going to be getting from the fridge rentals, I'm saving it all. So I would say pretty much I'm saving. For the past month, I would say I've been putting 300 kula plus in my savings account. Yes.
That's yes. Clap hands for Phetso. This is commendable. I'm proud of her. We met another young girl. She's doing the same business as you. She's doing rentals.
There's a lot of money there in rentals, if you ask me.
And you could tell she was content. She was not. She was just having this mindset of growing her mind. So we've been giving people challenges. So far I can tell you have 2 streams of income. Right? Already you are saving, so we can't give you a saving challenge. Already you know your thing. So I think now we're gonna give you a challenge to say next year around this time, will you be here? Or you have graduated?
I would have be having a degree by now. I would be done.
You'd be in the workplace. Oh my god. Okay, let's say in the next because we have your contact. So in the next 10 months we'd love to see you having multiplied your streams of income.
Definitely
twice.
Definitely.
We'd love to see you having 4 streams of income.
Definitely.
Is it something you're accepting?
Yes. I think it's something doable. Because if once you start, trying out businesses, one minute you have this business idea, you try it out, and then you think of something else, then you try it out. So I think since I already have like a few business ideas in mind, if all go well, I think I'll be having more by then. Yes.
So 4 is like the one that we are challenging.
Yes.
So by next year around this time, 4 streams of income.
Maybe more.
Deal.
Yes.
So guys, this is the moment that we had here with Katlo Phetso, an amazing young financially savvy entrepreneur, nursing student, and she's also part of us at this amazing event, Dimeology. We wouldn't have started Dimeology if it wasn't for inspiring and inspirational stories from people like yourself. So I don't know. Do you have any last message for me?
Yeah, I think all I have to say is, guys, things are going to keep getting hard. Yeah, things are going to keep getting expensive. And while we still have like the income that we have at the moment, it's all up to you to say, you know what, I'm going to be content with what I have. I'm going to be creative and come up with means of having to, make an extra income for myself. I'm not going to wait for someone to come and say, here's what you can do, or here's money that I have for you. So all I have to say is just be creative and trust in yourself.
As you heard from Katlo, this is really inspiring. I'm inspired myself, but maybe also inspired. You can see that the young people, even as our economy looks the way it looks, even though the allowance is not enough, it's being tested, even though there are challenges around money, but still there's the discipline that comes with someone who's intentional about having a healthy relationship with that money. But then there's something I loved about what she said. We just challenged her to say next year around this time, we'd love to see her having multiplied her streams of income twice to be 4 from the 2 that she has right now as a student. And she has accepted the challenge, and she even emphasized that maybe she will even do more than that. So what she just did, she proved to us, because she's currently an assistant, and I'm very certain that by next year she will definitely be in the industry. Yeah. So the third stream of income, that one is a guarantee. Yeah. So now you can see, even though she's assured that there's a third income stream that's coming, she still has this mindset of growing and expanding herself and increasing her streams of income. And that's the mindset we need for our profession. So that's pretty much we had for you, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Tuning in.
Yeah.
Bye.